Hello everyone and welcome to episode 22 of A New Era. Used to be called WCW A New Era, but now we are ECW in July 2002. So as this was halfway through the month, we're going to do a couple of shows, but a bit more of a show and tell of what's happening. So let's start off with the ECW releases. So we've got a few that have gone: C.W. Anderson, Simon Diamond, Chris Hammerrock, Jack Victory, Scotty Anton, or otherwise known as Scotty Riggs, Elektra, Chili Willy, Lou D'Angelo, referee Jim, and JT Smith. I've also brought in some new talent which will be debuting, so I don't really want to give too much away early. We've done some editing, so ECW is now 90 minutes. This is how the pay-per-view card now looks, with a few tweaks. So I've added some custom pay-per-views in. So the first pay-per-view I believe is going to be Heat. No, they've just had Heatwave for in July. So the first pay-per-view is going to be Anarchy Rules. So we're going to have quite a lot of time to build to that. Current champions. So you've got Rob Van Dam. He took it off Steve Corino. Held it for over a year. Tag champs are York and Joey Matthews. They beat Danny Doring and Roadkill. And the TV champ is the Sandman, who beat Rhino. So yeah, still got. They've basically not really done a lot of title changes in the time. They've still got a half decent roster, but definitely something to build on. So it's also going to be interesting to see how Thunder does without me. So Chuck Palumbo, I was going to let him go. They look like they're going to keep him. I wonder why he got let go. Is he worth signing? Gen Z? Oh, he's gone to All Japan on a written deal. And he's already tag team champion. Right, let's see how Thunder did without me. The first one. Wow, well that was weird. Shane Helms did double duty against Billy Kidman. Beat him twice. Regal beat Blue Demon Jr. and Buff Bagwell won. But, well, we'll see what happens to them. I'm sure they'll be fine. Kinda wish I put 2 shows before I left. So Chuck staying. SmackDown over here. They had Albert beat Kane in the main event. Bubba Ray and The Rock beat the Hollies. Oh, that was something I was going to do. So we have a relationship with WWF. WWE. We're going to enter that. And let's have a look. We probably want. So this is by total popularity. So WWE is number 1. Obviously they're number 2. I'm trying to just think about who to join forces with, to be honest, so I can do some lines and give away who I've brought in. CMML, Noah. I think for now I'll leave it, and then we'll do some deals. Alright, so here is the first ECW show. So we open with Paul Heyman. Welcomes to the new look ECW. Today it's a fresh day. ECW will soon be fighting with the big boys, because this is a Monday Night Raw. This isn't WCW Thunder. This is ECW. We've got a night for that. First match. 4-way. M-Dog 2000, Julio De Niro, Easy Money, and Colt Cabana, who I brought in. Colt with a win. 3 stars. 56. So Colt's been built up as a Danny Doring and Roadkill beat Kid Cash and Chris Chetti. They don't really have a lot of tag teams on this current ECW, so 4-star match, 63. We are Youngblood Tommy Dreamer, seems to be in a mentor role, introduces us to Young Blood, Joey Matthews and Christian York. They are the current ECW Tag Team Champs. So a bit of a, if you didn't know who these guys were, 69%. These are actually a stable, sort of, towards the end of ECW. 2 people are signed, Psychosis and Super Crazy, who were with me in ECW for WCW for a little while. They beat Little Guido and Tony Mamaluke, who had Sally at ringside, the FBI. 4.5 star, 69%. Mikey Whipwreck defeats Nova. 3.5 star, 66%. The whole effing what? RVD is the ECW World Champs, is in the ring, cutting a promo with Bill Alfonso. When the lights go out. Oh, you didn't know? Out comes the debuting BG James, aka Road Dogg. He and RVD go back and forth with insults. So we had 92 for their promo and 92 for the insults. So straight away, this is going to be a good feud. Main event. Sandman beats Spike Dudley, who's been rebranded Brother Spike. This will make sense soon. 3 star 64, not the biggest mains, but following the match, Devon is back. Following the match, Sandman eats a kendo stick. He gets busted over the head. Devon grabs the mic. Oh my brothers, testify. He hits the Sandman over and over and over. Spike comes to the ring and hugs Devon. So we're going to embrace the Reverend Devon style gimmick, where he'll be a bit of a preacher, but obviously a bit of the hardcore roots still with him. 75. First ECW, wow, 86. Has a strong start. Good popularity boost as well. 86 on my first ECW show. Decent. Vader's contract's up. Well, we've got 23 million. I mean, let's have a look. I mean, he's old, unfortunately. 47. Oh, he's staff. So he's retired. It's a shame. Not too much money. And you got Eddie Edwards making his enters the wrestling world. So we do 1.82 million. That's decent. Looks like we've got deals all around the world as well. So I've just left the network deals with whatever the AI gave ECW. Nova would like a title match. Yeah, sure, why not? Didn't take long for someone to ask for something. So I probably should show you my announced team. Joe Gardner, Joey Styles, and we brought in Bobby Heenan. I mean, who doesn't like Bobby the Brain? More news. Johnny Swinger would like a push. No, sorry, Johnny. Man, you know what? Maybe I should have an alliance with WXW. Let's do that one. Let's pick a promotion. So I cut a random one. So WXW, where are you? Propose working relationship. So you can borrow talent off each other. I mean, last time I had New Japan, I've had Noah. Oz is a female promotion, so that wouldn't really help me that much. I've had Mishinoko Pro. What if I go for FNW? Makes sense, they're a hardcore promotion. They've accepted the offer, thank you very much. And do we want a CCW? Would probably make sense as well. Nick Gage there. Big Japan. I'm gonna go for Big Japan. So we got a few allies now, which will help when you get stuck with who to book if you run out of talent. I mean, I've realised just doing a 90-minute show was struggling for talent, so I will be hitting the market. Scotty Too Hotty for Too Cool. Brian Christopher, I assume, beats D'Lo and Chaz to become the tag team champions in WWE. VW here. Wow, that is like the quietest day I've seen. Alright, the second Thunder without me. Scott Hall beats. So Shane Helms is getting a nice push. Booker T beat Bagwell Finley. Scott Hall beat Helms twice. Kurt Angle and Doug Williams beat Lance Storm and Jerry Lynn. Los Guerreros beat Blue Demon and Bryan Danielson. I wonder who's running the company. So WCW is now being ran by Eric Bischoff. That makes sense. They've also done a bit more of a brand split because the NWO, so that was my bad for not deleting the NWO. I don't think anything will come out of it though. SmackDown. Too Cool. Lose the tag titles back to D'Lo Brown and Chaz. Wow, okay. Goldberg and Bryan Adams beat the Minnesota Stretch and crew, which I believe is Brock Lesnar and Shelton Benjamin. Okay, our second ECW from Pennsylvania. Sandman and Devon are fighting backstage. As the show opens, Heyman leads security to separate them and announces they'll face off in tag action tonight. 82 for the brawl, 76 for the match. Tony Magaluf beats M-Dog 220, 3.5 stars, 60%. Youngblood tag champs beat Pierre Carl Ole, who is also known as PCO, and Julio De Niro, 3.5 star. Psychosis beats Kid Cash, 4-star match, 64. We got a hype video. Paul Heyman talks about the debut of a monster, a crazy man. ECW will soon see the arrival of Heidenreich. 100%, because I put all elevated the video. You got Heyman in the video, so we'll try and hype up Heidenreich's debut. Colt wins again. He beats Cheto and Nova. 4-star match. Super Crazy upsets Mikey Whipwreck. 3.5 star, 66%. BG James in-ring debut beats Balls Mahoney. 3-star match, 63%. Following the match, RVD attacks BG James. He sets him up in the corner. Alfonso holds the chair to his face, and RVD launches himself and hits the Van Terminator. Could be Van Dominator, but Van Terminator. 51%. The Brotherhood, Brother Devon and Brother Spike. They defeat the Sandman and Tommy Dreamer. Chaotic had a major spot. This was a tag team tables match. Obviously, this is I'm going to be pushing Devon. 74, good main event. 70 to not quite up there compared to the first show. It will be based on the angles, to be honest, but when you're, no offense to ECW, but when you're a smaller company, anything above say 60 is probably going to be a good aim. I mean, let's have a look at our overness. So we're 45, so any straight away we're spiking up though. 43, 45, so whatever I'm doing seems alright. Bob Armstrong, P. Williams has been called up to WCW. Allison Danger, women's title there. Kendall, maybe I should raid them. Okay, we're going to see the month out. Kevin Steen. Alright. Lots of ratings here. We'll have a look at All Japan. FMW, who I'm now in cahoots with. So it'd be good to bring Great Suzuka across. Oh, here we go. WWE Vengeance. Spanky's still your light heavyweight champion. Crush is still the hardcore champ. Ivory's the women's champ. Austin's the European still. D'Lo's still the tag. Sting still the world. And The Rock beat Bubba Ray and The Undertaker to retain the Intercontinental title. Balls would like a title match. Sure, Balls Mahoney. I should probably check my backstage before carrying on, but hey, Monday Night Raw, Clark and Kane beat the APA Protection. Punk beat Shane O'Mac. So have a look at, yeah, you know what? Let's put it all in. We've got the money. We're gonna have the writers work with the talent. Spent some money, but why not? Set some backstage rules. We're gonna have some good quality. We'll pay for everything. ECW is gonna be a good place to come work. Nova likes me, Balls like me, Johnny does not. Good start. Brian Christopher's contract's up, and Nature Boy, Ric Flair. Well, that's interesting. I suppose it wouldn't be ECW if I didn't sign New Jack, would it? You know what? I'm going to bring him in. Of course I am. He could have 90 days. As an extremist. And I'm also going to put him in that world famous tag team with Shark Boy. Also for 90 days. I don't have Shark, so he can be a wholesome face. Or actually, he's probably going to be a comedy character. It's a tag team you never knew you wanted. New Jack and Shark Boy. Happened in TNA. Do your research. Right, so we're at month end. Look, Randy Orton's contract's coming up. Michael Cole, not sure who she was. Thunder. It's getting better. Jericho and Shawn Michaels beat the Hardys. Kurt Angle beat Regal. Finley, Scott Hall wins. 6 beat Buff Bagwell. Yeah, that's a lot better of a Thunder. So, we're now at month end. A different world. RVD, Devon, Sandman, Mikey. Well, all I can say is this is the new version of the game. Yes, it was only 2 shows. The next one will be the whole of August. So we've got a couple of ECW TV tapings, Anarchy Rules, and then 3 more. So it's going to be quite a long one, the next one. We'll do Joe Gardner's contract now. He is an announcer. Give him sportscaster, and I'm going to sign him long term. And we'll have a look. We'll keep Gabe around as well. Alright, thank you everyone for giving this video a chance. ECW A New Era has just begun. Hope to catch you guys again. Take care.